Close your eyes for a second. You're sitting in a small, quiet room. White walls, a table, a recorder between you and the examiner. Your hands feel slightly cold. Your heart beats faster than usual. The examiner looks at you and says, "Let's begin." This moment decides months of preparation. Most candidates speak like robots. They answer questions, but they don't connect. Examiners listen to hundreds of voices every week. Flat voices disappear. Emotional voices stay. Today, we will take one topic, an important person in your life, and we will rebuild your speaking from the inside. And the truth is simple. IELTS speaking is not about perfect English. It is about how human you sound. Today's episode will change how you speak forever. How low bands sound. Who is an important person in your life? My mother is important. She is kind. She helps me. I love her. Nothing is wrong, but nothing is alive. This is how band 5 sounds. Many students are afraid to speak emotionally. They think, what if my grammar is wrong? What if I pause? But pauses are natural. Emotion is natural. Silence is better than memorized English. Never start cold. Start human. Model opening. Honestly, when I think about this question, one person immediately comes to my mind. My mother. Repeat this sentence now. Honestly, when I think about this question, one person immediately comes to my mind. My mother. I didn't fully understand how important she was until I became older. Repeat. I didn't fully understand how important she was until I became older. There was a moment in my life when I felt completely lost. Repeat. There was a moment in my life when I felt completely lost. Let's try again confidently. Okay. Honestly, when I think about this question, one person immediately comes to my mind. My mother. I didn't fully understand how important she was until I became older. As a child, I believed her support was something automatic, but adulthood showed me how much emotional strength and sacrifice it actually takes. My mother is a very calm and emotionally strong person. Even during difficult periods, she never raised her voice or complained. One moment that deeply affected me was when I failed an important exam. I felt ashamed and disappointed in myself. Instead of blaming me, she sat next to me and said, "This moment does not define your future." That sentence stayed with me. Because of her, I learned how to stay calm under pressure and how to move forward even when things go wrong. That is why she is not only important to me, she is part of who I am. Why this answer hits band 7 to 8. Notice. Emotional opening. Real realization. One strong memory. Deep personal impact. No big words, no memorization, just truth. Now we move to part 3, the section that separates band 6 from band 8. The examiner is no longer testing language. They are testing depth of thought. Why do some people have a stronger influence on us than others?
I believe influence comes from emotional connection rather than authority. People who truly listen to us and understand our struggles naturally become more important in our lives than those who simply give orders.
Do you think parents are still the most important people today?
In many cases, yes. Even though society has changed and people are exposed to social media and public figures, parents remain emotionally irreplaceable because they are present during our most vulnerable moments.
Can an important person also have a negative influence?
Absolutely. Influence itself is neutral. If someone is emotionally close to us, their negative habits or pessimistic views can affect us deeply. That's why awareness is essential.
Now you speak. 2 full minutes. No memorization, no rush. Start with, honestly, when I think about the most important person in my life. If you remember one thing from this episode, remember this. IELTS speaking is not a performance. It is a conversation. The moment you stop trying to sound perfect, you start sounding real. And real voices get high scores.
Now, before we finish this episode, let's arm you with useful, natural vocabulary that examiners actually like. Not memorized, not robotic, but alive.
Instead of saying important all the time, use plays a crucial role in my life, has had a profound influence on me, means a great deal to me, shaped the person I am today. Repeat one sentence aloud using one phrase.
Describing personality, Band 7+. Basic versus strong. Kind versus compassionate. Strong versus emotionally resilient. Calm versus level-headed. Helpful versus supportive in difficult moments. Example: she is an emotionally resilient person who remains calm even under pressure.
Talking about influence, use verbs examiners love: influenced, shaped, guided, motivated, encouraged. Example: she encouraged me to see failures as learning opportunities.
Talking about memories. Instead of I remember, one moment that clearly stands out is, there was a turning point in my life when. I'll never forget the time when.
Talking about impact on you. High band phrases: changed my perspective on life, helped me develop emotional strength, gave me confidence in difficult situations, taught me how to handle pressure.
Now create one full sentence using one personality adjective, one memory phrase, one impact phrase. Speak slowly.
One of the most important people in my life is my mother. She has had a profound influence on me, especially as I grew older. She is emotionally resilient and always remains level-headed in stressful situations. One moment that clearly stands out is when I failed an important exam and felt completely lost. Her calm support changed my perspective on failure and taught me how to stay confident under pressure. For these reasons, she continues to play a crucial role in shaping who I am today.
We started this episode with fear, a quiet room, a recorder, a fast heartbeat. Now you have structure, emotion, vocabulary, control. Remember, you don't need perfect English. You need real voice plus clear thinking. That's how Band 7+ sounds.